Matthew 5:3-10. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be satisfied. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall receive mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called sons of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. If that's not a challenging call, I don't know what is. I was reading this the other day, and just looking at all of those characteristics that we're blessed for are things that do not come naturally to us when we live in the flesh. I mean, it says, blessed are the poor in spirit. Instead of being poor in spirit, we are self-righteous. Instead of mourning, we bottle up our emotions and become bitter. Instead of hungering and thirsting for righteousness, we hunger and thirst for approval and superficial validation. Instead of being merciful, we hold grudges and we're vindictive. Instead of being pure in heart, we're lustful and greedy. Instead of being peacemakers, we gossip and slander. And man, when all of these things come naturally to us, it just seems like such a tall order to rid ourselves of them. But that's the beauty in the sacrifice of Jesus Christ, and that His Holy Spirit lives with us. The Holy Spirit is our confidence. He's our strength. He gives us the endurance to be sanctified, to be conformed, to look more like Christ. And yeah, that process might hurt sometimes. I just want to encourage you and ensure you that the gift at the end of the road is far, far more sweet than the sting of surrender is painful. Because the prize at the end of the road is the kingdom of heaven, and the gift and the blessing is Jesus Christ, the Prince of Peace. And I don't know if you guys have noticed this too, but whenever I forget to pursue righteousness and I start pursuing the desires of my flesh, my life kind of falls apart, and I get so anxious, just overwhelmed with worry and anxiety. And I grasp for control of my life, for some reason thinking that that control is what's going to bring me calmness and peace, but it does the opposite. And in Isaiah 32, he talks about the blessing of pursuing righteousness. He says in verse 17, "And the effect of righteousness will be peace, and the result of righteousness, quietness and trust forever." Man, peace, quietness, and trust are things that I desperately need more of in my life. And that's why I'm urging myself and urging you guys to pursue righteousness, pursue righteousness, pursue righteousness. He is the Prince of Peace, and He satisfies. He brings that comfort and peace that we're all desperately searching for. So I just want to encourage you guys to not live by the flesh, but live by the Spirit.